And now you're seeing this quickly move from a political battle to a legal battle. After the Congress, the AIMIM has also moved the Supreme Court. Asaduddin Owaisi, the AIMIM chief, has filed a petition in the Supreme Court against the WAQF Bill, as Owaisi in his petition has said that the WAQF Bill is anti-constitutional. So we'll have to see how now this plays out in the courts. Remember that Owaisi in the Lok Sabha, when speaking on the issue, ripped the bill apart, tore it to say very clearly, I do not accept this particular legislation. So Asaduddin Owaisi made his voice heard, and his protest against the bill in the parliament, now taking this forward in court as well. After ripping that paper, the WAQF Bill copy, in his hand at the Lok Sabha, he's now filed a petition in the Supreme Court. And I'd like to bring in Srishti Ojha, a legal reporter, for more details. So on this, Srishti, multiple petitions now being filed to the Supreme Court in a matter of hours after the WAQF Amendment Bill was passed in Parliament.
Well, yes, Akshita, we've seen two petitions that have been filed before Supreme Court challenging the validity of the WAQF Amendment Act, one by Congress MP Mohammad Javed, who's also challenged it on the grounds that it violates the fundamental rights which are accorded under the Constitution to the Muslims. Another one by MP Mr. Owaisi, who's also challenged the WAQF amendment on various grounds, one being that it violates the fundamental rights of the Muslim community. Grounds taken in Mr. Owaisi's petition is also that according to him and his petition before the top court, this Amendment Act take away various protections which were accorded to the WAQFs. He's saying that this diminishing of the protection by bringing in the amendment while retaining the same protections which are given to other religious or charitable endowments of other religions would be hostile discrimination against the Muslims and therefore violative of their rights. They're saying that while Parliament represents the will of the people in today's era, the Supreme Court, they've basically called in the Supreme Court and urged the top court to discharge its constitutional duty, saying that it's the court will have to now protect the minority from the tyranny of the majority. So these are some big remarks that are made in Mr. Owaisi's petition, which he has filed before the top court, amending, challenging the amendments which are being brought. Interesting to note here that both these petitions have been filed before the Act has even been notified. Usually, as far as the procedure goes, challenge to the constitutional validity of Acts usually come in after the Act is formally, officially notified and has received the President's assent. So it may also be a little premature. We'll have to see what happens when these petitions come up before the top court. If these petitions are listed before the top court before the acts are officially notified, that also might be a concern that, or is also something that might be also flagged by the top court itself, and they in all likelihood may have to amend their petition considering the act has not been notified yet.
Okay, interesting. We'll see what really plays out in the courts. Thanks very much, Srishti, for joining us with those details. All petitions essentially that have been filed before the top court right now say one thing. They claim that the act, or the bill rather, is discriminatory against one particular community, against one religion. We'll see what the Supreme Court has to say.